I'm here with Stags winger Tom Blair after the 2-1 home win here against Tiverton. Tom, what are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, difficult game. We obviously had a lot of the ball. We expected them to kind of camp in. You know, they've got their own goals this season and where they are on the table. So we always knew it was going to be difficult, but we stayed patient. I think we were unlucky to be 1-0 down at half time, even though they did have a couple of chances. But yeah, we just kept doing what we needed to do, get the ball down, moving around, and luckily we came away with the 3 points.
It's just how tough is it to have so much possession, obviously finding ourselves 1-0 down? How tough can it be to just keep focus, basically?
Yeah, it is difficult, and you can get frustrated. The crowd can get frustrated, which we understand. But I think today we really kind of, didn't get carried away. Didn't keep forcing it into areas where it wasn't on. We stayed patient, and we got the rewards for that at the end.
Yeah, I was just going to come on to that. We knew that we had the players on the pitch at the right moments to make something happen. And was maybe the talk around on the pitch anyway, just about keeping calm and keeping it ticking?
Yeah, literally that. I think we know we've got the quality to open teams up. The pitch is getting better now. It's able us to play a little bit more than maybe we have done in recent weeks. So yeah, we just sort of did what we needed to do. Like I said, we've got the quality players on the pitch to do that. So it's just literally a case of staying patient, not getting frustrated.
Yeah, it was a late turnaround. So you coming on and then scoring in the 75th minute. Just talk us through your goal for us.
Yeah. Well, I was in a good position. I started out on the left, and then, to be fair to Jimmy, he put me out on the right, and then about a minute later I scored. So, but yeah, obviously Charlie got the ball pretty deep in the box and just set it back. It was sitting nicely, so I just thought hit this across the goal, and luckily it found the corner.
And in the end, having so much possession, obviously having so much domination and chances, and those 3 points got to feel sweet. That coming up against a team, obviously, who are fighting to stay in this division was never going to be easy. But it's got to feel sweet that we had to work for it, but we still got the 3 points anyway.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of resembled the feeling in the changing room. I think if we'd have won that comfortably 3-0, we would have been a bit like, yeah, that was expected, move on to the next one. But the fact that we've come from a goal behind in a frustrating game against a good team, well organised, well drilled, and like you said, it's hard to play against them teams this time of year because they've got something to fight for. Obviously, we've got our own objectives, so yeah, it's very difficult playing teams like that, and it's a great feeling that we've won the game.
Yeah, our running continues next Friday. We're away to Basingstoke, another team who are down there fighting to stay in this division. So what's our thoughts for that one?
Yeah, I think more of the same probably today. I think a lot of teams that we play, no matter where they are on the table, they camp in, which is fair enough. We've got a good team, and they respect it, and we've got to try and break that down and be clever and be patient. But that's another challenge in itself. We've got 2 games in 4 days, so yeah, we've got to recover now and hopefully get another 3 points.
Thank you, Tom. Well done today.
No worries.